I'm so in love with you. Yeah, That's back in my day, the music used to make sense. Now niggas try to make sense out the music.
Count on your blessings. Yep. This one's for my papa. No,
DJ Blake.
Count on your blessings. Guard what you say, cause tomorrow's not promised just cause we are here today.
This is DJ Blake, and this next artist is going around Greater Seattle spreading nothing but peace, love, and dedication. Without further ado, J. Apollo. This is DJ Blake, keeping you up to date with all the hottest hip-hop news and sneaker talk. And today, I have the one and only J. Apollo.
What's good? What's happening?
I want to start off by saying, is it okay if we say like your actual name?
Yeah, bro, that's cool. The J stands for Justice. Anyway,
yeah,
so
his real name is Justice Jackson, and that reminds me of like a sheriff or something.
Bro, everybody was telling me I should be like a fucking weatherman.
Justice Jackson, like one of the news reporters. I feel
bringing
like
it back to Justice Jackson.
I'm dead.
Like if I would be a judge or some shit, like Justice. I'm like, damn.
So, what does the Apollo mean then? J. Apollo.
So, okay, everybody asked me that shit. When I grew up watching a show on like BET and Centric called Apollo Live.
Oh, I know.
You know what that is?
Yeah,
not a lot of people know what that shit is, and I just grew up watching that shit. If you watch the fucking American Dream movie about Jackson 5, I was a huge like Michael Jackson fan, shit like that. They went on Apollo Live too and performed there, and that's how they popped off or whatever. But like, I was like watching that shit one day because my first song ever recorded, I said, "Yo, it's Justice Jackson." I was only rapping and shit like that, and I was like, "Damn, like." I wonder what Apollo means. That sounds dope as fuck. And so I Googled that hoe. Because I was just watching the show. I was like, Apollo sounds dope. I'm taking that. I Googled that shit and it said it was like the Greek god of music and art.
Okay, yeah.
And I was like, holy shit. And so I was like, pause. I don't want to call myself a god or anything like that. But like, I looked at the second meeting and it was like, handsome young man. I'm like, yep, I'm taking that shit. So that's how I got the Apollo.
At the same time, the reason why you don't know a lot of people who know BET or Apollo Live is because we live in the whitest part of Washington.
Yeah, bro.
I can't say the whitest part. All of Washington's hella white. In
general. Washington is weird. I will say that. I also stayed in Canada too, so I used to live in
dude, that's close because you live up that. Yeah.
I used to stay in Calgary, but I got family in Alberta. I just got back from there. Rest in peace, my grandpa. He just passed away. So I was. But I mean, I've been all over the place, you feel me?
Dude, I love Canada, dude. Like, the fucking people are... It's like America, nicer, and our money is worth more, because their money is worth jack shit.
I don't fuck with BC.
What?
BC got some bitch-ass niggas over there. They think that they're Americans, so they think Americans are rude, and they try to be like... Weird. I don't know, bro.
I can see that.
Fuck BC. I like everywhere but BC.
When I went there like a month ago, everyone was like, "Oh, tell us about Trump." That was like the main thing they wanted to talk about.
Yo, my first time going up there after that nigga was president, everybody was like, "Welcome to Canada, where you're free of Donald Trump," and I was like, "You niggas are funny."
But there's black people around here, but it's just hella whitewashed. And what I realized, a lot of black people around here are either whitewashed and super rich, or whitewashed and hick, or whitewashed and ghetto.
Or just straight up adopted by white people.
You feel me? There's whitewash in front of every word, though, in my opinion.
Nah, my parents are, both my parents are black, and so I didn't miss an ass whooping. I was...
Okay, that's good, though.
I was to the ass whoopings when I was a kid.
Dude, same.
Actually, not even when I was a kid. The last ass whooping I got was on Christmas. It was dead ass.
Last year,
on Christmas.
We're here to talk about your music, not your ass whoopings. So, when did you start making music?
When I started making music's always kind of been a part of my life, and I feel like a lot of people say that.
Yeah.
But my uncle is a pastor of a Baptist church in Everett, one of the first Baptist churches out here.
Shit. Okay.
And so he's it's like 120 years old or something like that.
Wow.
Second Baptist Church in Everett, Washington. You're trying to peek that, it's lit. But my dad's the choir director.
Oh, did you do choir then?
So, no, not only that, like, my mom was in the choir. I was, like, my older brother was a drummer. And so I learned the drums off of him. My dad was also the choir director, and he played the keyboard, too. So I went from, like, drums to keys to guitar to bass.
Oh, man.
And then I was the bass player. My older brother was the keyboard. He moved up. My dad's choir director. Other brother on keyboard. My little brother's on drums. I'm on bass. So, like, we are the band. Shit. You feel me? And so I grew up listening to nothing but gospel music and like oldies. And when I say oldies, I don't mean like fucking like rock or whatever. I mean, I'm talking about soul music. My dad listened.
Did you like Al Green? Al Green's one of my fucking favorite. The Temptations,
bro. Sam Cooke.
Sam Cooke.
Marvin Gaye.
Yeah. Okay.
The OJs were my shit. The Manhattans.
Yes, the Manhattans.
Nobody knows
about.
My
Like,
God.
I'm
talking. My parents are old heads too, right? So like, I grew up listening to that shit, and I wasn't even really exposed to actual hip hop until I was about 15. No, I'm gonna say 15, 16 years old.
Wow, but
like
the good music samples from hip hop.
Yeah,
samples
you
from
feel
the
me?
80s.
But like, I didn't know about Tupac and Big and Jay-Z and all those guys. Just like being a kid in elementary school and shit. Like the only thing I knew about hip hop was like Lil Bow Wow, Lil Romeo.
Did you ever watch
Soulja
Like
Boy.
Mike?
Yeah,
See,
yeah, that was my favorite movie.
Like
that was my
Mike.
favorite movie. And so I grew up on that shit. And then my mom was like, my mom was a little bit younger than my dad, and so like she was on the like SWV, Aaliyah, Monica, Brandy.
Yeah, Brandy.
She was listening to all those like girl band, early R&B type shit. She liked Joe. She liked Boyz II Men. She liked New Edition, all that type shit. So I had all this music being passed around. I got into Arlington High School, and I had a teacher. Shout out Mr. Brown. Best teacher I ever had. He exposed me to like classic rock. Okay. And so I just started having all these sounds, but I discovered hip hop on my own probably like middle school, 7th, 8th grade, and my mom was like, "Oh yeah, I used to listen to Tupac." And I didn't even know that, and she didn't like. We were church people, so we listened to church music all the time. Like I'd be going, and everywhere I went, it was gospel music, like black gospel music in the car. And so I've been exposed to music for a long time, like since I came out. But like when I started like making music, like the first rap I ever wrote, was like in, I think I want to say 4th grade. Okay. And I started off writing poetry.
See, that's what rap is, though.
Yeah, I started writing poetry, and I was into like Edgar Allan Poe, and I remember my teachers would give me poetry books like from the library and be like, "Here, you can have this." And I just read that shit, and I'd write my own poetry. So I learned how to rhyme at an early age.
Shit, okay.
Rest in peace to my nigga Donovan. Donnie did say rest in peace. I went to elementary school with him. Him and I have been kicking it since like 2nd grade or something like that. And but I remember I wrote this poem for this girl named, I don't know if she'll hear this or remember who I am. Her name is Emily Oaks, and she's my very first girlfriend.
Shout Emily Oaks.
In 4th grade, I wrote a poem for her, and I read it to my nigga Donovan, and he was like, "Yo, bro, that's gay. You can't read no poetry. You gotta rap it to her."
In 2nd grade?
In 4th grade.
4th grade?
And I was like, I don't rap. I don't know. That's Soulja Boy. Y'all trick you out.
Soulja Boy?
You feel me? Like, that song Y'all Trick You Out was my shit, bro. And so, like, he's like, you gotta rap it to her. I was like, all right. I don't know how. He's like, watch this. And he started beatboxing, right? And so I practiced it, and I asked her out in a fucking rap. I rapped to her, and that was the first time I ever rapped. Wow. After that, like on YouTube, somewhere there's a rap battle video of me in like 6th grade, 6th, 7th grade, I think 6th grade. See. And I was like freestyling and shit. Dude. And then by the time I hit high school, I hit an open mic stage and I choked, and I do open mic every year, and so I got better and better, and like freestyling is just my shit. And I wanted to be a rapper. Like the type of rap I was doing, I was spazzing, like Kendrick type shit, Eminem type shit. Like, you know what I mean? I was rapping, you feel me, and real bars and shit like that. Wow. Nobody wanted to hear that. And then it went from like that to like trying to make trap music because everybody else is on that wave. And then, like,
but see, you can't just be on waves. You find that out.
I finally figured out that I'm not done with rapping. Like, I'm not gonna say I'm not ever gonna rap again, but like I like to sing a lot more.
Yeah, I listen to like the vibe and stuff like that. But you could be like a Drake where it's like half rap and
exactly. If you listen to like, I sent you some of my new songs.
Yeah, I listen to them for sure.
But
yeah, I like your music, dude.
I appreciate that. No, I've been compared to Melly.
Yeah, she showed me that you like you've done like a cover.
She showed you those? Yeah, bro. Because everybody's telling me I sound like Melly. I was like, nah, I don't. And I was at my homie's crib, and we were zooted, and he was like, yo, like, do a Melly cover. I bet you it'll sound just like it. I said, nah. Hopped on that hoe and I listened back to it. I was like, oh.
You need to put that out. That was good. That was funny.
Yeah, it's funny. But
wow. See, that's the type of stories we need, though. Like, we're not. We want to put a lot of people on, but we want people who actually take music seriously and like been deep down with them for a while. Not people who are just starting music right when they get a laptop or a mic. And their friends are like, dude, listen to this.
It's always been a part, and I've been experimenting a lot with my. I didn't find my sound until find my actual sound until 2018. I don't know if you heard "Guilty."
Yeah.
That's the song that got me to like really pop off.
Wow.
Or like figure out like what I wanted to do, because like I had a roommate living with me, and I wrote it for him. He could sing. He can sing hella good. Shout out TRAPXANTANA.
See, you're writing though. That's the good
thing.
thing.
He was like, I wrote that shit because I wasn't a singer at all.
Yeah.
I have a song with him where like I rapped on it and I didn't even sing. Like it was literally, I found out that I was gonna start singing in 2018, like halfway through my senior year.
Okay.
And like I went over to my nigga Raph for the first time, and I recorded 2 songs. And one of the songs I recorded, I was like, damn, Travis was supposed to be there and he wasn't there.
Damn.
And so I was like, shit, I'll just record a demo. Hopped in there, and it was a booth where I could actually close the door and not see him.
Yeah.
And I was in the booth, and it was surrounded by like LED lights,
Yeah.
and I could just get in the zone.
Yeah.
And they were changing colors and shit, and I was just like, I sang on it, and he was like, dude, keep this for yourself. You sound good on it.
Yes.
Don't give this away. Don't sell yourself short. And so I ended up posting it like later that year, along with the whole album, where I started singing more on. Like that's the first songs I sang on. And if you listen to like that's a banger. If you listen to like that shit and the shit that I have out now, or the more recent shit that I have out now, and the shit that I have coming out, way more auto-tune over here. Like minimal to no auto-tune on my newer shit, because it was just a confidence thing.
Yes,
I wasn't confident in my singing. I wasn't a singer, and I went from like I'll sing at my shows now. You feel me? And it's like, I think it was just like a month or 2 ago. I went to my studio guy and he was like, "Yo, how do you feel about me turning the auto-tune correction down on you?" And I was like, "Yes, I guess that's fine." He's like, "No, dude, because like at your show, because I had a show with him." He's like, "Dude, at your show, the one thing everybody was telling me is that this guy does not need all that auto-tune."
Exactly.
And I was like,
exactly. If you need auto-tune to sound good, then you shouldn't be in music, in my opinion, unless you find your voice.
Yeah.
If you can find your voice and you want to use autotune to like mess around with.
Mm-hmm. Well, I feel like some niggas would just wouldn't be the same without. Because I'll give autotune to T-Pain.
Okay, but he steps away from it also though.
I feel like true. But I feel like Quavo.
Yeah, but you know these rappers do it differently.
Yeah,
all
you're
these
right.
kids are just trying to sound like these rappers, but you can't sound like
the way I look at it is like, if I have a lot of people send me their music and shit like that, and I like to keep it $150. You feel me? I don't like to lie to these niggas.
Are you rude though? Like, this shit is garbage.
More recently, I have been not rude, but just honest. Because I've been telling niggas, like, I had to tell this dude the other day. He sent me his music and he's like, "Hey, what do you think about it?" And I'm like, he's like, "Is it good?" And I'm like, to be honest with you, it wasn't bad. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't bad at all. But it was just like, if you're not doing something that everybody else isn't already doing, it's not gonna impress me at all.
Exactly.
Type shit.
Exactly.
You feel me? Like, 'cause it was the same shit. The niggas are saying the same shit. They have the same voice, same flow. Yeah. And they're rapping on the same type beats. They're just hopping on YouTube. This type person type beat, and they hop on that shit, and they sound the same. So it's like, for me, it's like if I can't see it blowing up or hear it on the radio, or it's not a banger to me, and I won't listen to it ever again. I just had a dude send me music today. And the song didn't even have a hook. I'm like, bro.
But some songs don't need a hook if you're...
some songs don't need a hook, but it's like if you're rapping about the same shit that everybody else is talking about, it's like, this is a song I've already heard.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, see, you're different. That's
good. I try to, like, I don't want to knock on people that have songs without hooks, because, like, I've definitely done it before.
Yeah.
And some people just, like, that one song that the baby has with the... oh my God, I was just listening to it in the car and it just slipped my mind. That doesn't have a hook at all, and it's like catchy. TNT Tez, hop on it, that song lit. The whole, I'm fucking with that shit. I'm writing that shit the whole time. But it's just like, for me as an artist, I feel like I'm more of the artist to like grab a hook that means something, but it's, at the same time it's catchy as fuck.
Yeah.
Every time I play somebody in one of my songs, they're like, that shit was stuck in my head. Whether they liked it or not, they're like, that shit's stuck in my head. I'm like, it's catchy.
I like the vibe song, like "Stay on my mind."
You like that shit, bro? That was one. That's probably one of my favorite songs I have out.
Yeah.
That's one of the only songs that I like one take Drake. I just hit it through one time and then like added the ad-libs over it.
Wow, that's crazy. What do you think it... Because you're doing shows, though, so that's good.
I'm opening up for Skinny from the 9 next month on the 18th.
Wow.
Or is it 17th? I'm opening up for him next month.
That's sick.
Yeah.
But what do you think it takes to, like, actually become mainstream? Do you need sponsors? Like, because what if you're good, but... Because even if you're good, that doesn't mean people are listening to you.
I feel it. No, I definitely feel that because, like, there's been a time where I was, like, about to quit.
Yeah.
But, like, I was like, this shit's not working out. And I was about to quit. And then what made me not quit was I was like, when I'm not doing music, I'm doing music. Like,
because it's like therapy.
I write songs every day.
Yes.
You feel me? So it's like,
Okay.
I needed that as my escape. And so I'm like, I might as well do this shit. Like, I'm on some, like, I'm going to do this shit or die broke trying.
Yeah.
You feel me? But it's like, with this shit, I feel like it's all about connections.
Yeah. That's kind of sucks, though, at the same time.
With the music in the music industry and stuff like that, I feel like there's, like, no specific way to pop off.
Yeah.
Everybody has done it their own way. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to do it. But what I'm going to do, as of now, all I'm going to try to do is make the connections.
Yeah.
Like,
that's what we're doing.
Make them important. You feel me?
Yes.
Like, and put my shit out. And promotion is hard to do. I don't like it's. I'm just self promoting and stuff like that. And the people that are actually paying, like, there's people that are paying money to promote their shit, putting a lot of money into it, and it's still not going anywhere. So it's just like, you gotta have charisma. You gotta have it all. Yeah. And it's hard.
Like, you can follow everyone's wave and get popular, but it doesn't mean you're gonna have music 10 years down the road.
Exactly. Wow. And so, I'm blessed. Like, every song I make. Every time I make a song, I'm like, damn, I don't know if I can top this one. Not every song. Like,
but that's good. That's a good thing to have, though.
Yeah.
Pushes you more, though.
But every time I do it, I'm like, fuck.
Wow. So are you just putting it on SoundCloud, or, like, do you put it on iTunes?
It's on Spotify, iTunes. It's on all that stuff, you feel me? I distribute it out. But
is it expensive to do that? How does that work? Because we're trying to figure that out. Like, after we run out of SoundCloud minutes.
Yeah, bro. No, that's tough. For real. The two distributors I was sending to is either TuneCore or DistroKid. They're both dope as fuck. I know my cousin uses a Muse, and I tried that for my first song. It's not with it. I mean, you can get all your royalties and shit from it too. Yeah. I would say either TuneCore. TuneCore is better. It's more, you get what you pay for.
Yeah.
And then
that's what you're gonna have to pay for everything.
DistroKid too.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, another thing that's really important is getting the publishing for your shit, because that's where all the money's at.
Yeah. Wow. But that's the thing. Our show, because it started out as a radio show, now it's a podcast, but we made it so, like, I've been looking to ahead in the future for this. It can go back to a radio show if I want to get picked up by a radio station. Exactly. You can't you have to look to the future for your music also. Like, you want to be in the present and be like, make music that people can vibe to right now, but you have to think about it down the road, and that's with the podcast, movies. That's a big thing.
I mean, like, I feel like my music definitely, I have my own sound.
Yeah, see, that's you do, though. That's
I have my own sound now. Now, like, I feel like even with the music I have out right now, the only songs that I'm going to say that are my sound right now, the vibe is, I feel like, my sound, because I add the, like, 3-part harmonies in the end. Yeah. That's what I'm doing in, like, all my songs. I don't know any other artist that's doing that. Yeah. And the only reason why I know how to do that is because I feel like it's because I play instruments. Yeah. And that's good. See, you're actually a musician, though. Yeah. It's not like you're just like, oh shit. So, like, all love, that's my sound. Yeah. You said your grandfather just passed away, and then there was a song where you had was it a interlude or something? I have a song completely dedicated to my grandpa called All Love. All Love, that's the song. I can't sing it back. But wow. I just recently ran into a bunch of life shit hitting me. Like, 2018 was my senior year. Yeah. And was the best year of my life. Period.
High
Like
school's
everything
big,
went
yeah.
by, like it was the last year of high
Yeah.
school. Everything went by smoothly and shit like that. And my head was kind of starting to get a little bit big. Not even like,
Cocky a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like not even like as much so cocky as it
Right.
was like just me just thinking I was invincible type
Yeah,
shit.
okay.
And thinking that I was untouchable and shit like that.
Yeah.
I went through at the very end of the year. I went to LA. I was at Rolling Loud, and leaving Rolling Loud, I got jumped by 5-6 niggas. They took. I was at the highest point. I had all the jewelry on. I had all this confidence and shit like that. And I was on my birthday, and they stripped me of everything I had and then beat my ass.
Shit.
And it humbled the fuck out of me because I walked away with my life. You feel me?
But sometimes you need shit like that.
Yeah, you know, I'm definitely like it was
Yeah.
fucked up that what happened, but like at the end of the day, like that shit changed my life.
Yeah.
I left LA, came back home. Also the voicemail that's in All Love, that was on my birthday, the day I got robbed.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get the message because I was getting robbed. And so, and when I got my phone got stolen, I didn't back up everything, but it backed up my that voicemail.
Wow. That's good though.
So like I got, it's like everything
See,
happens
it's a
for a
man
reason, bro.
first-
Yeah.
yes.
And so that shit happened, and then I started going through some family issues to the point where like I needed to get out of my house.
Yeah.
So I'm living on my own right now. I just recently moved out, but after that, like in the process of moving out, I ran into my nigga Donovan like a whole week. Like him and I grew up together. Like we went to elementary school. That was my
Right.
best friend. He started going down a road that,
Yeah.
you know, I didn't really condone. And so like we, around 7th grade, we stopped talking up until about a year and a half ago.
Right.
Because he got clean. He's got a daughter. He's doing well. You know what I mean? We just picked right back up where we left off. He asked me to help him make his SoundCloud because he made music too.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, like, he was the dope. He would have been the dopest nigga out here, period. But I helped him make his SoundCloud. He'd give me advice. I gave him advice. Humble as fuck. He'd put me on. He's doing nothing but putting niggas on. And I ran into him for a week straight. And the last day I saw him before, like, he passed, nigga made me, I was driving him home.
Yeah.
And he told me to get out of the car. And it was raining. And it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. And he's like, get out and give me a hug. And I'm like, nigga. It's raining outside and I'm driving. I'm not about to get out my car. He's like, give me a hug. I got out and the nigga hugged me and squeezed me and told me he loved me. There was a concert that Bandkid JD had with Dontello and shit like that. He was at that thing, and after that, he ended up passing it because he, I'm hearing it was like fentanyl overdose. He smoked a Percocet and it took his life. But on my way to Canada to go see about my grandpa who's dying of cancer in hospice, I got the call about Donovan.
Wow.
And so went to go visit with my grandpa, came back, saw about Donovan's family and his friends and shit like that. Then my grandpa died, had to go back out there. Came back, moved out, found out that my female was cheating on me when I was out of town. I came back like super depressed because like literally everything, like my family is falling apart. I lost my grandpa, I lost my best friend, my girlfriend cheated on me, and I'm broke because I have my own place.
Yeah.
And I missed the whole week of work being out of town and dealing with all this shit. So I was like broke. And so like a lot of life shit hit me at once. If you really sit back and take the time to count your blessings, it makes shit so much easier because like this person has it worse than this person. So I just had a lot of life shit happen to me, and it put a toll on my music. Like my music was on pause. But I just sent you a song that I'm dropping on Friday about my friend, and I got a song about my grandpa.
That's what people need.
This year was humbling as fuck.
Yeah.
Because like, I also flipped my car. Almost died, bro. I was like, and that was before all that other shit happened. Like it was just like, and then I just found out recently, like a couple weeks ago, that my dad has been diagnosed with myeloma cancer.
Fuck.
And so like literally like it's just like one thing after another, and you know, I mean, like I'm here.
Yeah.
And so it's go mode now.
People need that though, to hear that stuff.
Yeah.
Because that's what great music is. People can connect with it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to get this out of the way because it's not been bothering me, but I've noticed this the whole interview. You remind me of Little Dirk. I just want to.
bro, everybody tells me that, bro. Yeah,
that's funny.
No, I'm about to. I think I might dread my shit low key.
Dread it. See, what do you think about that?
I don't want to do like the fucking long ass dread. I just want like maybe little dreads or like just grow my shit out the way like length of yours and just like do a bunch of different shit with it, bro.
See,
type shit.
I have
don't know.
special hair though, bro. I'm just saying.
I know.
My hair is loose. That's
What, are you mixed?
Yeah.
With what?
Italian, bro.
Italian?
So I have loose
Got
hair.
you.
See?
My shit's
Yeah.
gonna like, I don't know. I'm gonna do something with my hair. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm just gonna let this shit keep growing for the meantime.
What are your opinions of the Seattle music scene?
What I notice is that the people who don't have much try to do the most.
Huh.
And the niggas who have all the resources to be putting niggas on and helping niggas out are trying to push niggas down.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't even know what it is. I don't understand it. My nigga Donovan didn't have shit. He got signed, got all this shit right, and he died because he's putting niggas on. That nigga was like, I'm doing this shit for him, like.
Right.
But I've met a lot of niggas who have money, who have connections, and at the end of the day, it's about themselves. Like I got a homie who's like, I'm not gonna put his name out there, but I mean like he's hopping around house to house. Yeah. Don't even have a spot. He's going to everybody's music video shoots, everybody's concerts, putting his money in like supporting niggas and shit like that. Nigga offered to throw me. I got rent due on Friday. Yeah. And it's tough, bro. I'm not even gonna cap. Like moving out is tough.
Shit,
like,
life costs money, bro.
Especially when you're doing this music shit. But it's like he's like, hey, bro, I'll throw you a bill because I know you're gonna get me back. I'm like, bro, don't worry about that, bro. But like, those type of people are the people that I try to surround myself with. But Seattle is just like, I don't know, real recognize real. Yeah. There's some niggas that are like somewhat supporting and putting niggas on, but I know that when they get on top, if they get on top, they're not gonna.
But when you don't work together, that's why there's not a lot of people getting on top here.
No disrespect to like, I fuck with Mosey.
Okay, what are your opinions on Mosey?
I've met dude a few times, and he was cool with me. Like I mean, like you can go off what niggas say about a nigga, and what you know what I mean. Yeah. But when you meet somebody, like,
it's different.
It's different from you got to go off what you know your own experiences, right? And so when I met dude, he was cool. Every time I met him, he was actually really humble, which surprised the fuck out of me. Except for when there's dudes around. If there's dudes around this nigga, he don't see me, and he acts like he's in front of the bitches. But I mean, like you sit this nigga down in front of like when nobody's there. He's a cool ass dude, and he's chill.
But that's fake. Then you can't be like that. You can't be like that.
But the one thing I didn't like, what I don't fuck with, is that interview where the nigga was like, "Yeah, man, ain't nothing good coming out of Seattle except for me," type shit, nigga. I don't want to be the nigga to say that, bro, because I do fuck with some of his little songs. You know what I mean? But
so okay, you need to tell us because you said you don't like Macklemore. Tell us what happened.
Nigga.
Come on.
Okay, so I think it was 2016.
Okay.
You remember the Nathan Hale basketball team when they were like winning everything?
Shit. Yeah.
My nigga Freddie Brown, I went to middle school with this nigga. He's one of my best friends. I just saw this nigga like a couple weeks ago when he was in town. He's going back to Montana State, I think, for play D1 basketball. He's filthy. This nigga, I went to go see him play, and
Macklemore's
nigga, Tyler Lockett was there.
Tyler Lockett?
Fucking Nate Robinson was there.
Dude, I love Nate. I know Nate Robinson. I've hung out with this kid since I was like 8 years old. I know.
It was them, nigga. It was Nathan Hale playing against Garfield at Garfield. Yeah. Apparently, Macklemore went to Garfield, right? Yeah. Tyler Lockett had all the security around him, and he was on crutches. He was injured at the time. Yeah. And this nigga was still cool. Like, his security was like, whoa. He's like, nah, it's cool. What's up? Like, he could have been caught lagging easily. This nigga, Macklemore, I went to his long-ass concession line, and this nigga's like, I waited in line to get the motherfucking hot dog or whatever it was, right?
Goddamn hot
and this
dog.
nigga just walks right up to the fucking front, and he starts getting his food. And not paying for it too. And so I was like, all right, yeah, I mean, like, it's Macklemore, so I mean, like, it's what do you expect? And so I was like, yo, Macklemore, right? Because they're like, you won't say anything to him. My nigga's like, yo, I'm like, watch, Macklemore. And he's like, what's up? I'm like, bro, like, I'm a huge fan. Like, first of all, I was capping.
Yeah,
I was fanboying, you know what I mean? But I'm like, this is fucking celebrity, right? You know what I mean? And so I was like, I just wanted some advice. The nigga came out of Seattle, bro, and he's white.
Right.
White rapper made it, and he came out of Seattle. How the fuck does that happen? So I wanted to figure out what was good. So I was like, yo, Macklemore, I'm a huge fan. He said, name your favorite song by me.
Fuck.
And I was like, as soon as he said that shit, nigga, I couldn't think of one fucking song.
Though.
He just put me on the spot, and I was like, he said, name your favorite song by me. And I was about to say,
what's that one song?
I was about to say that song that he had with Chance the Rapper.
He has a song with Chance?
He has a song with Chance. I can't think of it right now because I haven't listened to it since probably that.
I like that one song on his one of his first albums. He has Schoolboy Q on his song.
Yeah,
I like Schoolboy's views.
I fuck with Schoolboy, but I mean, like, I was about to name that song. And he cut me off. He's like, "Don't answer that. Don't be a dick rider." And I was like, what the fuck? And then he's like, let me guess, you're a rapper, right? And I'm like, still like dick riding. And I was like, yo, like, I just want to know, like, what advice you have for anybody coming out of Seattle, because, and he cut me off. And he was like, I don't have any advice for you. Either you're good or you're not. I was good.
What the fuck?
Walked away. And then I could see this nigga, like, Tyler Lock is right over here on the bleachers, like, right in front of us. And we're up above him. We're chilling. And this nigga's over here. They're playing his song. The Garfield band's filthy. Yeah. They're playing fucking
No Ceilings probably.
Downtown. Or was it Thrift Shop? They're playing something.
Yeah.
And he's just on his phone.
Not giving a fuck.
Like, not giving a fuck at all.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I was in band and we had to play his fucking music, and that shit's actually hard to memorize.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, but like, he's over here just like acting like nothing. I was in band too. He's acting like nothing was. You feel me? And I was like, what a fucking douchebag. And then when Garfield started losing, he just got up and left early. What
the fuck?
And I was like, if I ever get an opportunity where I get to meet this nigga and he's on some different shit, when I do blow up, I'm speaking into existence. I'm gonna just be like, hey,
me?
I don't know if you remember this. Probably not.
Yeah.
You're probably an asshole to a lot of people,
Damn.
but you're an asshole to me. And
I'm dead.
I know you probably want a feature now because you're old, and my shit, you're old rap, and my shit's new. But it's gonna be like dirty bands for a feature.
Yeah. See, if you make it big, it's not like he would definitely hear about you because there's no one coming out of Seattle right now. So
yeah, I just don't fuck with dude. I don't know.
Huh. No, that's fair.
And I've had like people like go to his concert and say that he had a bunch of Seattle niggas performing. The Seattle niggas he had performing, I've never heard of.
Yeah.
And I feel like he's really choosy with them, and I feel like he chooses people that he knows aren't better than him.
Huh. That's interesting.
That's what I feel like with a lot of these people though. Like if you're bringing someone on tour or something like that, I feel like niggas are always bringing people that aren't better than them.
Huh? Yeah. That's.
I feel like I do the completely opposite.
Were there any final words you want to say to Seattle?
When I look at the Seattle rap scene, bro, you know, like, niggas are bitches. You feel me? So I'm just a little bit confused on why every nigga's rapping about toting poles and killing niggas and repping gang shit.
Okay,
I know a handful of niggas that are really about their shit that are making music. Respect to them niggas. You know what I'm saying? These other motherfuckers, like, if you're from Arlington and you're talking about toting a pole, my nigga, the reason why I don't really fuck with a lot of Seattle people's music, I fuck with a lot of people's music, but like there's some people I don't fuck with their shit, is because they're not making music for them. Like all my music is about either shit that I've experienced, a feeling that I've had, or goals.
Yeah.
If I'm rapping about money and shit, like obviously I don't have all the money that but it's a goal. I'm gonna speak that shit into existence.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would you want to speak some gang shit into existence?
Exactly. You'd be like Tekashi 6ix9ine, bro.
Because niggas be like doing that shit like it's cool. I talked to a nigga and he's like, I was like, bro, like what happened? You used to be a square. And he's like, yeah, bro, I ended that shit real quick. I'm like, there's nothing wrong with being a square, bro.
Yeah.
I'm a square.
Wow. See? Exactly.
I'm a real ass nigga, but I'm a square. You feel me?
True to yourself, though.
So I just want to say, like, it's not bad. I'm gonna keep on making love songs. I'm gonna keep on like just like stop capping.
Yeah.
Stop capping. That's all I want to do. And stop trying to hold niggas back from becoming something. Like at the end of the day, like what are you doing it for?
Right.
Everybody can win.
Exactly. Why wouldn't you want Seattle to be the next big music scene?
Nigga, look at ATL, bro. Everybody in Atlanta's putting Atlanta niggas on.
Why can't we be like that? You know.
And
we can be.
We can be, but niggas are weirdos. Like,
so where can people reach you?
You can find me on SoundCloud at j.apo_LO, and also on all platforms on that shit. Follow me at Instagram at Poetic Justice Apollo. Justice just like JUSTICE, like liberty and justice for all. You feel me? Like Poetic Justice Apollo is my Instagram. No spaces, no underscores, none of that shit. Just Poetic Justice Apollo. If you want to reach out to me, shoot me a DM on Instagram. We could get to working. I'm one of those niggas that don't really tax for features unless you're.
I'm just kidding.
Not even that. Like, if I am charging for features, but it's not like the way I look at it. If I'm still in Seattle, I'm not charging you a bill.
Yeah.
Period. You know what I mean? I gotta make like. That's just me. I'll charge you like 20. Like, But if you're horrible, then you might get like the $80 feature.
Damn, but then now they know though.
Huh?
Now they know though that if you think they're horrible.
If I think you're horrible, I'll tell you too.
Damn. Okay.
Also,
see, that's good though. That's
I'll
good.
keep it
All right.
$150 with you.
Good.
DJ